Hey guys, tonight I thought I would do a review on all these clutch releases. We have 5 of them here now, as you can see. We've got the old 6-spline that had a steel core and a nylon outer. We have the nylon, so it's got a nylon core, nylon outer. You see how it's cracked, which was the problem with these. Okay, they would break. And then we have the old reliable KH ball bearing release. This one's been modified. This is out of my bike. I cut an 1/8 inch off of it so that it would fit in with no spacer. The only downside is if you unscrew it too far, you can see the ball bearings, maybe they're coming out. Okay, the ball bearings will fall out. So you got to watch that. And the hot one has been the KH, up until maybe some other ones were made. This one's Ralph's, okay, and it's made of brass and steel inside. Very nicely made, double O-ring seal, okay. And this is the latest one that I know of by Tony Nicosia. I hope I said that right, Tony. Anyway, basically the same design as Ralph's, okay. No O-ring seal, okay, but brass and steel. So standard kind of cable connector or cable bail, whatever you want to call that. So there you go. The only difference that I found so far, and you'll see it later on in the video, is these all have a center to center. These ones, best I can measure, and I'm not picking hairs, is 1.3 inches. Okay, on all these. This one has a 1.3 inch. This one has about a 1.25 inch, and I'll document that. You'll see that and be able to record it or whatever you want to do. So, okay, let's get started. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this dial indicator, okay, and the vise, and I'm going to insert this degree wheel, just a mini degree wheel I have, into each release, and then I've got to zero it, to get this so we can count. And if you can see that, when you can, you'll be able to count around as I go, but I'll count them off by the hundreds anyway. Then I got a little pointer here, where I'm going to start at 0 and go to 90. So I'm just going 90 degrees. You won't be able to see that, but I'm trying as best as I can, line up the 0 and the 90, for each one, just to be fair. So anyway, that's going to be my test procedure. Okay, this one is the 4-spline nylon inner, nylon outer. So here we go. 1, 200, 300, 450. So about 450 with a 90-degree turn. And again, that's this one. Okay, this is the 6-spline steel insert or steel center with the nylon outer guides. So I'm going to try and rotate this about 90 degrees. There's 1, 2, 300, 400, and about 30. 430 thousandths rise in 90 degrees. There, and that's the release that it is. Okay, this release is the one endorsed by Tony Nicosia. So we'll see what kind of rate of rise it has. So here we go. There's 100, 200, 300, 400, maybe 410, depending how I read the degree wheel. So we'll call it 410. And that's what that one looks like. It's okay. Okay, this one is it's actually the KH ball bearing unit out of my bike, and it's been modified. It's had an 1/8 inch taken off the back so it wouldn't damage my seal. But let's see what the rate of rise is on this. So we're going to go 90 degrees on this one. So we got 100, 200, 300. I want to call it 380. Okay, right about 380. There you go. And again, that's my modified ball bearing. And I'm not going to take it all the way out because all my balls will fall out. But there you go. You can see that there. Okay. This one is a Ralph's release. So we'll see what kind of rise we get with it on a 90 degree turn. So there's 100, 200, about 240, 235. And there it is. That's the Ralph's release. Okay. Okay, here's the results of the tests that we did. We have Ralph's here, very nice unit. It's got a double O-ring seal here, lock nut, screw type adjuster, very heavy duty cable connector. Okay. Then we have the KH ball bearing, which is not much to say about that, I guess. And here we have Tony's, which has the same offset here as the rest of them. These two are, as you can see, are kind of similar. So the arm is an offset. Tony's was modeled mostly after this style with the offset. It's got standard bail, and I think you can get a regular bail or the cable connector for this one if you want the heavy duty. It's similar to this one. And this is just, you know, there's no seal on this one. Okay. It's got a slotted screw, standard nut. Okay. Very nicely built as well. So there you go. And then of course we have our 6 spline and our 4 spline, and we know how those act with the, you know, the nylon carriers cracking, you know, or the nylon cracking. So anyway, there you go. The Ralph's or Tony's will fit into any bike, no matter what the seal. Okay, the KH will not. My bike has the standard seal, okay, the older style seal, not the KH seal, which is why I had to cut an 1/8 inch off of that face there. Okay, and it cuts the snap ring off, and what that does is it allows this to just, if I unscrew it, it'll just come clear apart. Okay, the snap ring's there to hold it, you know, pretty much during handling or shipping or whatever. So anyway, there you go. I just hope that helps somebody in choosing clutch releases. Okay guys, thanks.